Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys one of our favorite recipes, and it is one-pan beef stroganoff, and it can be found in our Simply 6 cookbook on page 40. I've already started cooking the hamburger meat, as you guys can see right here. And you're just going to brown 1 pound of hamburger meat, and you want to cook it really well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably drain this, and so I'll be back as soon as it gets cooked. The hamburger is cooked and I drained it, and now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start just putting in all of these ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to put in is I'm just going to put in 1 cup of sour cream. And I'm just going to eyeball this. It doesn't have to be exact, but there we go. I think that's close. All right, 1 cup of sour cream. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. When I was growing up, oh my goodness, you know, I'm one of 7, and my mom, she made beef stroganoff, and I loved it so much. Oh, I loved it. Okay, so next I'm going to add, you can add like a 14-ounce can of beef broth. I just had it in a carton. And 14 ounces is really about 1 3/4 cups. So this is beef broth. I'm just going to add this. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And I am going to use, I'm going to trade my little utensil here because this thing is very small. And I'm just going to add my little spoon. I'm going to use my spoon here, my little wooden spoon. I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to add the noodles. I'm using this awesome skillet with a lid that I got from Walmart. It is a Pioneer Woman skillet with a lid, and I love it so much. Okay, can you guys see? We've got all of that wonderful liquid. It smells delicious, you guys. Okay, and now I'm gonna add 3 cups of egg noodles. I'm gonna mix this up. And then I'm gonna have to go find the lid. I'll be right back. So I'm going to bring this to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, then I'm going to put the lid on it. It's come to a boil, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to turn it down to low, and I'm going to let it cook for about 6 to 8 minutes, and then I'm going to stir it occasionally. The stroganoff is ready, and you guys, it took hardly any time. I hope that you could tell. So I let it cook for about 7 minutes, and then while it was cooking, I actually just kind of stirred it around a couple of times just to make sure it didn't stick. But then I let it sit off of the burner for a few minutes to just let it thicken up. If you feel like yours is a little bit runny, don't worry. Okay, just remove it from the stovetop. Let those noodles soak up all the juices, because it will, and it will be perfect. Okay, so Daryl will be here in just a second. He is going to give us a little taste test. So we have Dee, the taste tester.
My favorite, and I get to eat beef stroganoff, which is one of my favorites as well.
All right, take a bite of that.
It's delicious. Like it always is. Perfect. Love it.
So good. All right, I think I'm going to take a bite too. Okay. And it's so easy. I mean, it takes less than 20 minutes from start to finish to make it. So good.
It is.
So good.
And this is in what book?
This one is in the Simply 6 cookbook.
Okay.
And when we see this book, what do you think when you see this book?
Holy cow. That's what I think. That's the day we closed. That picture is the day we closed on this house.
That's right. We were 2 kids that had no idea what was going to happen. And how amazing that we are standing in this beautiful, beautiful kitchen.
Yes.
So we do have to say thank you so much, Cottage Supply. They were amazing. And all of you guys just following us along in the process. We are going to be posting a lot in the month of May. I'm going to do a lot of before and after pictures because that is when we bought the house and started all the demo and all the things.
I like
so
it.
you guys be looking out for that. Okay. So if you want to order a cookbook, you just go to MissAnnie'sHomeAndKitchen.com. That's where all the shirts, cookbooks, all the things we have there. So anyway, and we're going to remind you guys to be
Stronger every day.
know that you can do hard things, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.